Hi, my name is Goldie Pica.
My name is Christy Stevens.
Hi, my name is Steven Mott.
I'm Vega.
Hi, my name is Nick Eppinger.
Hi, my name is Madison Moore.
I'm Cecily Gore. I'm the Associate for Development Support.
I'm the Development Support Administrative Assistant.
And I'm the Senior Manager of Web Experience.
I'm the Senior Data and Reporting Analyst.
I'm the Director of Editorial Content and Brand.
I am a Program Associate with World Food Program USA.
I'm the Senior Manager of Digital Marketing and Advertising here at World Food Program USA.
We are at the precipice of a climate crisis. All around the world, people are being faced with extreme weather conditions like drought, storms, and floods, putting lives and livelihoods at risk and eroding development. Coupled with this, people's access to food is threatened by rising sea levels, land degradation, changing precipitation patterns, and increasing temperatures. This Earth Day 2022, we are reminded that we must act to safeguard these vulnerable communities. We sat down with a few World Food Program USA staff members to hear their views on the meaning behind Earth Day and how they are building a healthier planet for the future. What word comes to mind when you think of Earth Day?
When I think of Earth Day, the word that comes to mind is water.
Beautiful.
Activism.
Protect.
Home.
I think harmony. I think that Earth Day should be about celebrating the interconnected systems and interconnected experiences of everyone, how things that we do here affect people in another place and vice versa, and how harmonious the world should be in its natural form and what we should be looking to restore the world to.
What is the responsibility of individuals to fight against climate change?
We are all responsible as individuals to think about our impact on the planet and how we can minimize damage we are creating. I think the first step in getting involved as an individual is researching how you can participate in ways that work for you.
In my day-to-day life, I try to take actions to make my lifestyle more sustainable, such as taking public transit, walking or biking whenever possible, trying to reduce food waste, and purchasing more sustainable household goods.
Once you learn those simple steps, even recycling, then I believe there's a lot of power and significance in teaching those simple steps. So we want to teach them to the generation after us, teach them to our children. If you're a parent and your child is going to bed, have them turn off the lights, have them recycle, and then explain, hey, we're helping with the earth, we are using less energy, and they can get excited about it. So taking simple steps and teaching simple steps.
What is the responsibility of governments to fight against climate change?
So while individual action is important, it is the responsibility of governments to make those changes easier to implement in people's lives. So for example, I'm able to go without a car because there is a robust public transportation system in Washington, D.C. I'm able to purchase agricultural goods from local farmers because there is the infrastructure there for farmers to easily sell their goods to consumers. I think it is the responsibility of governments to provide that infrastructure. If I lived in a place where there was no public transportation, that doesn't really become a viable option for me.
How do you work to limit your food waste?
I am a nut about food waste, so I limit food waste in a lot of different ways. I meal plan every week, I shop directly from my list, and I cook most nights of the week. And anything that we don't use goes directly in the compost, which is picked up every week. I use little bits and pieces throughout the week in soups or stews or omelets. The same goes for leftovers or takeout from restaurants. There's almost nothing I haven't found a way to repurpose.
I live alone, and I think that really helps me manage the amount of food that comes into my house. I know exactly how much I'm going to eat in a given period of time and try to only limit the amount of food I buy to whatever I know I'm going to consume. I also tend to purchase food that I know is going to last a really long time in my fridge or in my freezer, such as eggs and ground meat, because I want to make sure that whatever I purchase won't go bad.
I limit my food waste by collecting my food scraps and donating it to a local farmer's market. I don't have a green thumb, but I hope that those who do are able to make use of it.
What do you know about the role of the United Nations World Food Program in fighting climate change?
World Food Program is helping food insecure communities prepare for, respond to, and recover from climate shocks and stresses.
Whether that be by responding to the immediate aftermath of climate shocks and disasters such as floods and droughts, or by helping farmers in local communities build resilience to future stresses. The World Food Program is not able to completely solve climate change because our partners on the ground are those impacted the most by climate change and contributing the least. It is up to us as a planet to do everything possible to fight climate change so that all people have a chance at a sustainable future.
How does climate change exacerbate hunger?
Climate change exacerbates hunger in so many ways. As temperatures rise, it causes weather patterns to change, causing things like wildfires, droughts, and floods. On top of that, the world's hungriest people already live in disaster-prone areas.
Those extreme climate events not only destroy lives, not only destroy homes and infrastructure, but they also destroy food production systems, agricultural systems. And so they not only wipe out the ability to produce food in the immediate, but also hinder the ability to produce food in the future for months, years, even decades to come.
When they can't feed themselves and farmers can't grow the food that we all buy in grocery stores, the results are catastrophic. From forced migration to food price spikes to malnutrition, in severe cases famine and starvation, loss of biodiversity, conflict over natural resources, you name it, it all comes back to our climate.
What is your hope for the future state of our planet?
So I hope to one day be able to live on a planet where we don't have to constantly live in fear of the next natural disaster or worry about the future of our kids and what kind of a planet they'll be living on 50 years from now.
So I have young kids, and I want a planet that they can feel safe in, that they can thrive in, and that they can really enjoy and, be their home. So for me, it's not only just a hope, it has to be a reality. It's something that I have to actively work towards.
In terms of the future, my hope for the future of our planet is more just that people who do the least amount of damage aren't continuing to suffer the most. In addition to that, I really would like to see us align ourselves more with the traditional ways of conservationship and land stewardship, like indigenous practices when it comes to taking care of the earth is what serves it best. I would like to return to those.
And so our generation has to take the responsibility to do what we can to fight climate change so that we can leave the planet better for the next generation. And though the next generation is going to continue working on it, we can't make it worse for them. We can't have them cleaning up our mess. We have to do what we can now.
The United Nations World Food Program and the World Food Program USA are committed to saving lives in climate emergencies and building communities' resiliency so they can better withstand imminent climate shocks and stresses. If you are committed to creating a greener future for our planet and impacting the lives of millions around the world, please consider following and subscribing.